Hey, I'm Jamie. Welcome back to Executive Nomad. Just want to quickly show you something that is it's kind of about credibility. We're on the internet. Who knows if what people say is factual or correct? These books have traveled with me for over 30 years. I'll show you. It's called PT Volume 1 by a guy called W.G. Hill, whose pen name was Grandpa. As this was published in 1991-92, and his name was Grandpa then, I'm guessing he's not still a prolific writer. But PT stands for Perpetual Traveller. And back then, this was pre-internet, if you can believe that. It was all about how to live a life of freedom, of reduced taxes, of sort of just having a different lifestyle. And it molded for me as a young guy in the UK when I bought it. It molded for me my belief system that I could go and travel the world, I could work out how to make money wherever I got to. And as a result, I have lived all over the world. I've lived in Hong Kong, in China, in Spain, in Ireland, in Italy, in Thailand, in Sark, in the Channel Islands. I've got quite a big history, and most of it has come as a result of this. And obviously, as time went on, PT Volume 2, and then there was more from these guys. It was the Passport Report, and believe it or not, back then, I don't know exactly when this one was filmed, but was written, but the Computer Privacy Report and Banking in Silence. And I followed those principles since 1991. Then I think about 10 years ago, maybe a bit more, these books came out by the same guy, by Grandpa. And I think one of these is personally signed for me, something like that. Came out, it was published on a website called byebyebigbrother.com, which I know is not there anymore. So I was to my favorite PT, April 2007, that one. So the point of this video is just to say that the executive nomad process, the framework, how it is, what it works, how to make money doing it, is not new to me. I've been doing it for 30 years. Honestly, I wasn't really, I know what the digital nomad movement is, but that was all when I've seen that over the last few years. People working off of their laptops on cafes and so on. I didn't really equate it to me and to how I lived until I met a couple when I was in Greece recently, and I was telling them about my business and how it worked and how I made money and all the rest of it. We were just having that sort of general life discussion. We're in the same age, in early to mid 50s, and they were just so in awe of my having done that for so long. And that was kind of the idea for me, the birth, if you like, of the executive nomad movement. Because one of the discussions was that how they knew people who were running the living the digital nomad life, but didn't really have any money. And I said, well, my approach is different. I work in the finance space. I'm a consultant, so I have very low costs. I have very low taxes. I have very low corporation tax and very low income tax. I can live wherever I want. I have a base. I do have a home. I'm here now. But a lot of the year, much of the year, I'm traveling, and that gives me tax advantages and so on. But wherever I go, my kit that comes with me is really my phone, my laptop, and my account to Zoom. And that's really all I need to live this lifestyle. But as I said, it's not about living out of a suitcase. It's about having freedom to do what you want. So right now in the summer, I like to be in a cooler environment. So my apartment here is in the mountains. But this all comes with me. This is the stuff that sits in my home base. Don't carry around to countries or anything. But I just wanted you to see that this is not something I came up with last Tuesday. This is something I came up with in 1991, and I've just been living that life for me since then. So hope that makes a bit of sense. If you've got questions, drop a question below, and we'll answer them in another video, I'm sure. Thanks for dropping by.